This series is just called Random Verses. I just open up a page and read it. Ezekiel chapter 46, verse 1 to 8 maybe. Yeah. This is what the Sovereign Lord says. The gate of the inner court facing east is to be shut on the 6 working days, but on the Sabbath day and on the day of the new moon it is to be opened. The prince is to enter from the outside through the portico of the gateway and stand by the gatepost. The priests are to sacrifice his burnt offering and his fellowship offerings. He is to worship at the threshold of the gateway and then go out, but the gate will not be shut until evening. On the Sabbaths and the new moons, the people of the land are to worship in the presence of the Lord at the entrance to the gateway. Verse 4, the burnt offering the prince brings to the Lord on the Sabbath days is to be 6 male lambs and a ram, all without defect. 5, the grain of offering given with the ram is to be an ephah, and the grain offering with the lambs is to be as much as he pleases, along with a hin of oil for each ephah. 6. On the day of the new moon, he is to offer a young bull, 6 lambs and a ram, all without defect. He is to provide as a grain offering 1 ephah with the bull, 1 ephah with the ram, and with the lambs as much as he wants to give, along with a hin of oil with each ephah. When the prince enters, he is to go in through the portico of the gateway, and he is to come out the same way. My new camera, bought it last week. I left the tripod outside last night. There's a tiny little spider. Made it his home. It's so tiny. I don't know. I'll grab a teaspoon and pick him up. He's having a bit of a struggle there trying to get up his web. This is the old camera, but it's got a remote. Kind of lucky I got the original camera, my first camera, which is camera number 1. It's got a remote control with it. So look, you can zoom right in. Can't do that on their modern cameras. I don't know, maybe I should be looking online to see if I can Google to get remotes for my new cameras. And there's a helicopter going over the top. So we've got to sit here for 4 hours waiting for the helicopter to leave so we can get the shot of the elephants being fired at with bows and arrows. Even though I slept most of today because I was so exhausted, because apparently even getting set up for the shot mentally exhausts me, I've managed to do 1 verse today. So that's my goal achieved. I don't know why I sleep. I don't know why it makes me so tired doing this. I don't know why I'm exhausted. Maybe I'll figure it out. I'm adding music to all this. I'm doing all sorts of stuff. Never done it before, and yeah, I don't know. Just it wears me out. So that's that. Bye. Watch this. I can stop the camera with the remote.